Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So in the last video, we set up the sodium cooled fission reactor, and I have the water problem here situated. I just wasn't moving enough water, so I put a dynamic tank back here. I'll show you guys real quick. I have this dynamic tank back here filled with water that pulls out of 6, 12, and 18 uh 18 different sinks into the tank and then into our boiler here. We're still making antimatter, going at a decent rate. We almost have enough for one, so yippee for that. If I turn this up real quick, let's just crank her. I believe we're still making enough sodium. It should keep up. Fissile fuel, we've been struggling with fissile fuel a little bit, but that will be fine. But the biggest thing was every time we would turn this up, this guy would the water would just drop. So if we look here, it's holding steady. Fluctuates a little bit, but that's completely normal. Superheated sodium gets cooled, steam gets sent to our turbine, and then the coolant gets recycled back into our system. So that's great. Nuclear waste obviously goes up to our solar neuron, turned into polonium. Polonium is then pulled out into here, into this guy, and then that makes it into boop, antimatter. I didn't put more supercharged lasers in here. Pretty sure I'm just going to leave it at the rate it's at. I'm happy. I'm fine with it. We're going to turn this boy back down. I don't want it set at anything super dangerous that's going to go kaboom. But today we are getting into Industrial Foregoing. So, with the All the Mod Star, this dimensional seed has been looming over me. And a lot of these blocks are pretty easily gathered, but you need so many of them. So my idea is just to use the Stonework Factory that loads. I guess it's not going to load. I guess my game's going to crash. Jeez. This pack has been super buggy lately. Okay, there we go. Anyways, get obsidian, andesite, deep slate, diorite, cobble, which that one we don't need, granite, and then netherrack. The granite can further then be crushed into crusher red sand, which is needed right here. Clay is another one that we're gonna have to still tinker around with to figure out. I guess I could use water vapor and turn dirt into clay. Something. We'll figure it out. Somewhere along the lines, we'll figure it out. If I have to go quarry a terracotta and then turn it into clay, we'll do it that way too. But to get started in this mod, we need these fluid extractors. Now I'm going to run a boatload of these just to make everything go, a little bit easier. So we can make some of these pity machine frames. Lightweight pressure plates. And then how many can we craft? 9. How many do I need? 4, 8, 12? I don't think I need 12, but the more the merrier. I guess I'm just using all the different planks I have. Weird. Not gonna complain though. Okay, so you don't need power for this, but it does actually speed up the process of how we're going to do this. So We need to get our refined storage network down here. If I dig up, we should dig into the floor of my house somewhere. You see what I see? Yeah. I see cable. I need way more of this. Alternatively, we could use a wireless network transmitter and just do it that way, but I'm way too lazy to actually remember and or figure out which block is which and then set it up, set how far it goes. So we do it the lazy man way. I'm okay with that. Now the reason why we need refined storage down here is we need our exporters set up to these block placers. Yeah. And then we need to export. And then we need logs. Now I have plenty of spruce logs, so we'll just use those. So let's get this broken. And let's figure out how we want to set this up. So I mean, I guess right here is fine. So something like so. And then the idea is if you were to place a spruce log in here, these will work and then make latex. Now, if you haven't caught on yet, am kind of lazy. Why isn't this pulling power? There we go. But by lazy, I don't mean like I don't want to make anything work. I mean, crap, how am I going to do that? Okay. Because I have to get the refined storage cable in here as well. I don't think that's going to work, however. Okay. Boy, I'm lost in here already. Then we want these guys. I think we want that like so. Spruce log, places. Perfect. Then we want an exporter. We want a cable. And this is what I mean by how are we going to do this. Something like that's gonna have to work. I mean, we'll clean this up as time goes, but... So if we do something like that, and then we have to set this to... Give me that. Something like that to export spruce logs. That's going to slowly fill up. We don't need any upgrades on this because it really isn't going to matter all that much. But when I called myself lazy, it was because I'm kind of impatient. Obviously, I could just wait for this, but no one likes to wait. Especially me. I do not like to wait. So, we go something like so. only gonna do it 3 times. I don't think I need a 4th. Plus, I only have few of these block placers. So we go something like so. Then now, like I said, we don't need power on these machines, but I would like to have power because it makes them a lot quicker. It speeds up this process like tenfold. So, how can we get all of this something like so? And then we need universal cables on all of them. So something like that would work, right? Oh, just one moment. All right, sorry about that. Just got a phone call, had to answer it. I finished this while I was on the phone, and I got it pretty well situated now. Just gotta get some of this last remaining stuff connected, and there you go. I have all these on the one level, and then I dropped the refined storage one level down. And I guess that cable's just gonna stay there because I can't get that. But that is the latex done. So if we look in these boys, they are now filling up with latex, and I believe these guys are actually full. Yep. So next on the agenda is a latex processing unit, which requires a latex bucket and a water bucket. If we go in here and we grab a bucket, craft 10 of these boys just so we have them. We'll craft a bucket, and we just right click on there. We will grab a latex bucket. Now we will go into here. We need to make a furnace. We now have a latex processing unit. Awesome. Now we need mechanical pipe. I believe the mechanical pipe will work. I hope. Just like so. And we're going to go up a layer. Just so everything is connected. Everything's copacetic. I don't know how to say that word. And then extract. So if we go something like so, not only is this going to start pulling the latex out of these machines, but it's also going to act as a simple storage for them as well. If we look, that bar is transparent. When it gets closer to full, it will fill in with this white color that you see in the pipes. I'm talking about the JEI being transparent. So it doesn't say the total amount, but I would assume it's going to be something similar. Then we have to power this guy. So if we just tap into here like so, we can pull out our universal cables. And then bam. I also believe this guy needs water. So super easy to get. Want to get it from there. I believe we can use dimensional tanks. I think we have quantum tangled borders in here still. This one's already set to water, so it's perfect. Go set this to water. Fluids. Set it to output, and then we have water. Perfect. And then this is going to turn into tiny dry rubber, which if we check the usage of it, it is crafted into dry rubber and then smelted into plastic sheets. Super simple. So we are going to then use a tier 1 crafter, like so, which we'll have powered here. We need logistical pipes. I don't know if I even have those set up. I don't. We will use normal item pipes. Some netherite upgrades. Like so. Pipe wrench. Like, oh, crap. Like so. We'll throw a netherite guy in there. How do we forget these layouts? Crap. All right, so apply, double click to edit. I don't know how to remove that guy. Anyways, we're now crafting the dry rubber. We need to smelt it in a furnace, which we already have an emerald furnace. I mean, we might as well just upgrade it, right? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Oh. Oh, I don't have vibranium. I forgot. I only set up all the modium and unobtainium thingamabobs. So we'll auto input that pulls in the dry rubber. Let's pull up the iron furnace mod. We want a wireless heat guy. We need to craft one of these. Let's just craft a bunch of them. Keep running out of them. I just used our comparator. Now we'll get a wireless heat receiver. I was hoping I could just like quickly just boop. Can I still see that? There we go. There is our first set of plastic. I didn't know if there would be an achievement for it or not. Guess not. And then we need an importer. There we go. There is our importer. Our cable. And then configure this to output on the bottom. And our latex unit is now completely done. We are now making plastic on our own completely. And it's perfect. It's glorious. Obviously, there are upgrades we can do to these machines to make them go way quicker. I believe it's these guys. Maybe. I don't know. I've never actually played with this mod. But heard these infinity tools are absolutely elite. So anyways, this is our setup. It is not the most great looking thing in the world, but it's doing its job perfect. That's all that matters to me, as long as it gets the job done. So we should see another one get inserted in here. There it is, plastic. All right. So with all of that being said, I am going to now wrap up this episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like. Let me know what you guys think of my setup and everything going on. And, out of polonium. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.